You may be shocked, you may be surprised, you may be like, what? When we tell you this is voted here in Disney World, we're about to show you as the #1 fan favorite bar, especially for locals. We just learned this, but I see why. It's called Baseline Tap House. It is a local favorite, but now other people visiting Disney World are starting to find this hidden gem and loving it. And this bar, lounge, where you can get snacks and food, is known for its quality and consistency. It also has a really cool story behind it, as well as history with Walt Disney. But wait, now there's competition in Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World because they just opened a new bar here. You're seeing it here first, the Indiana Jones bar, Dial of Destiny. I was told the drinks rival the drinks in Baseline, but we're gonna find out. Not only are there movie props and other incredible photo opportunities in there, it's bound to be an awesome time when Indiana Jones is involved. All right, let's get our food and drink adventure started. I'm Rose, LBB TV. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we get into crazy shenanigans here. And I know today's gonna be wild. There's gonna be celebrities and awesome, amazing movie moments from Disney. Food and more and drinks, never a dull moment. All right, let's head on over to Baseline. Oh, it's so yummy. Oh my God, you guys are in for a treat. I always sneak food here and beers. It's my jam. So producer Ashton was the one that was saying also a lot of people that aren't locals didn't even know about this bar. Let me know in the comments, are you one of them? Have you never tried it? Have you just skipped it? Kind of like, is the food really that good? Is the beer really that good? You're probably like, Epcot's the place to go drink and enjoy fun foods. Well, Baseline, locals. Blink and you'll miss it. A lot of people think it's actually part of the Sci-Fi Diner if they're not Disney World aficionados like we are or don't come a lot. But again, it is really unassuming. It's just kind of here in this nook. Wait till you see all of the specialty snacks. They even have non-alcoholic drinks, as you can see. The beer, the cider, all of it, so good. Let's just say, be careful, you can get in trouble. Everything here is so delicious. Too many drinks. Here on LBB TV Vlogs, we are known and famous for all the details you miss that you didn't know, even if you are a Disney World aficionado. Like, did you know that this is based off of the Figueroa printing company in Los Angeles? And you're like, what's important about that? It's what Walt Disney used as their first printing press before they ever started, again, the Walt Disney Company. So that's really cool. And so we're gonna see an homage to Los Angeles, some also very famous, cool hidden prints and gems. And we're gonna look around and show you things that you never ever saw, even if you've been here a million times, that nobody's ever checked out. Like famous prints from, again, the original Figueroa and inspiration from that printing press of Walt Disney. So this is meant to look not like an ale house, but the Figueroa Printing Company established, look at it over there. That's right, so it was a mom and pop store that Disney used. How cool, and you can see some of the printing they were doing. That's right, like Storybook Land for the original Disneyland. How cool is that? And look at this, so friendlyable Disneyland. So again, there are so many cool pieces and homages to the Walt Disney Company and its printing press partnership with the Figueroa Printing Company. You can see again some of the printing stuff over there. Some of these old school 1950s items. I love it. Again, did you know about this? Now here on the menu are some of the best beers ever, but they also have cocktails on tap. There is the California Sunset, which is a fan favorite here, as well as the Baseline Margarita. My husband swears by it. But say you want to have some wine, they also have that on tap. Some very good ones from California, as well as non-alcoholic drinks like a hibiscus strawberry soda, the strawberry lemonade, and they have amazing foods. Oh, they're so good. And here are the beers on tap. The Mango Cart is a fan favorite in Disneyland and Disney World. It's a go-to in any of the Disney parks. But also they have a popular Summerfest, and this menu does change through the season. I love that hard cider though, it's a dangerous one. I mean, look at the alcohol content. You don't know. You're drinking it, you don't know. And I recommend getting your own beer flight here because of how unique the beers are and delicious. Look at all this, and does it look giant? It's because it is, let me show you. Yes, these are that big. Look how big this is. I told you, it's dangerous in here. Here at Baseline Tap House, it's usually packed. Usually it's very hard to find seating, no joke. People are standing around that circle over there. But it is very, very dead today in the park. So we're very lucky that at lunch hour, this is not jam-packed, no lines. You know a food review is gonna be good when you already ate all of it before you even taped it. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible reviewer. I couldn't help myself. Full disclosure, it's 90 degrees and we were starving. I was like, producer Ashton, let's dig in. We had to, I'm sorry. You got a beautiful view of it right before, so rewind if you want the aesthetic version of the food. But let's talk real. How does it actually taste? As you can tell by half of it being gone, it's really good. This pretzel is so good. Again, it's basically gone, but it was double the size at one point with a beer cheese. And it is though $9, which sounds expensive, but the Mickey pretzels are expensive too. But this one is soft. You know when you get those really hard pretzels in the parks or just in regular life, it's always stale. It's kind of like you gotta dip it in something to make it soft, water, something. And truly that mustard is just basically disguising the bland flavor. Not in this case. You can actually eat it without any of the dipping sauces like the spicy mustard or the beer cheese. And it is so soft and so good. Like look, squishy, squishy. That's right, you can't do that with a Mickey pretzel here. Sorry Mickey, I love you, but your pretzels, they need a little bit of work. And don't get me wrong, I still get Mickey pretzels, but let me know in the comments, do you ever find sometimes the Mickey pretzel's a little stale? It's still a go-to for me to get, but when I'm in Hollywood Studios, sorry Mickey, this is my pretzel. So this is the coffee rubbed steak. And interestingly enough, as you may see in the vlog, when I showed the menu, there was no listing of what's in it. That's right, so we figured it out. So we've been one of the first to show you and tell you what's actually in this. It's not just steak that's coffee rubbed. Of course you have the wonderful phyllo dough puff pastry here, but then you also have the caramelized onions to give it a sweetness that goes with the coffee that also has a sweet aftertaste. And then there is a delicious, basically Swiss cheese that melts in your mouth. I'm guessing it's probably similar to what's on the charcuterie board. And then an aioli that has a chive, I would say a light flavor that again brings out the greens on top of it and just again balances the sweetness with a little bit of the aioli. There's even an olive salad. Some people put it on there. I'm Greek, I'm gonna eat it just throw it back like a shot. Let me know in the comments, does anybody else love Greek food? I love Greek food. Opa. Usually we would show you the first bite, but again, I got too excited. That's how you know it's good. I think it should be a new trend with food reviewers. Like, did they really like it? They couldn't wait? That good? Well, yes, it's that good. It melts in your mouth. And it's big. Again, I apologize for the messiness. It's 95 degrees. We were hungry and starving and hot, so we all chowed down already. But they have a salami, a pepperoni, a Gruyere, a Parmesan, as well as a goat cheese, the gherkins, Swiss cheese, and these are delicious. They're not stale. You know, like croutons sometimes are stale, or you get these and you're like, oh, these have been out for a while. They ain't just crunchy, they've been out for a while. No, these are delicious and absolutely amazing with a little bit of butter they actually pour on it, so it's almost like a butter flavored toast. And to keep up with the fanciness, they even have stone ground mustard. Not gonna lie, I was like, what's this called again? I know it's fancy, I can't easily get it places. So we had to call Chris, and he's like, Maria, stone ground. He's a mustard connoisseur. Let me know what kind of mustard you love in the comments. I love Dijon and honey mustard. This one's a little chonky. Hey, grapes, food of the gods. You can't have a charcuterie board without that. Now look, a charcuterie board is charcuterie board, but it's really good, this one. Sometimes the cheese isn't that great. As you can tell by the fact I've already been eating it, it's delicious. And the goat cheese is pistachio and cranberry crusted. Again, none of this is on the menu over there. So again, another reason to watch vlogs like these here at LBB TV. Again, the fact that they don't put that on the menu, that's a selling point. Cranberry pistachio crusted. I missed the most important thing. That's how hungry we were, guys. This is the hard cider. I just realized I don't even know what it's called. It's so good. I just go, hard cider. Let me find out. I'm back. It's a Space Blood Orange hard cider, and it is not too sweet. I'm not a big fan of ciders that are sweet. Honestly, it tastes more like a sour beer. And as you can tell by the blood orange color, it is delicious. It's like an orange meets beer, but without the, like, oh, sweet, gross. And I know cider's not a beer, so say you're gluten free, this is a great option. And again, I go to it all the time. It's the only cider option on the menu, hence I don't even know the name of it till just now. So what really neat thing about all the beers and the ciders here is a lot of them come from California. There's a story behind them. Again, this one, amazing. It's a go-to. But the Navy SEAL Ale. It's called Red Seal Ale, and it's actually because it is based out of Coronado in San Diego, where the Navy SEALs train. So again, there's all these cool stories behind them. Everything honestly tastes great, no matter what you like. IPA, if you like something lighter. The mango cart actually tastes like mangoes, by the way. I love it. If you're not gonna have this or the Navy SEAL Ale, as I call it, definitely get the mango cart. Let me know in the comments, would you come get the cocktails on tap? Would you get the beers? What kind of beer would you pick from that list you saw earlier? But again, this is otherworldly. I see why people and locals come just for this. Reminder, I am a local. I come here also just for this. If you haven't already subscribed and hit that like button yet, do it, because next after this we're going to compare the new bar in Hollywood Studios, the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny bar. It's for a limited time, but supposedly the drinks are better than this? No, dare I say no, Indiana. No, that can't be. That's crazy, but Indiana Jones is so cool. I could see them going all out. There's even museum relics in there from his archaeological digs, as well as costumes from the movies and so much more. It's gonna be exciting drinking and food vlog. Cheers to you guys. Did you hit that like and subscribe button? No, really hit it. Trust me, you're gonna want the notifications bell, because we are doing crazy stuff on this channel. Definitely go binge watch the other stuff if you haven't already. Speaking of crazy, if you love the shirt I'm wearing, it's one of my favorite shirts that we make here at shoplbb.com. You can check it out in our store, and it's one way to, again, have fun in the Disney parks, but also look cool outside the Disney parks. I had to say hello to my favorite Muppets. Who else here loves Muppet Vision 3D? Now we're going to one of my other favorite stars, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, and we're gonna check out the new bar that we heard rivals Baseline. I don't know. Baseline was amazing. Here it is. Celebrity. There you go. It's Hollywood Studios. Celebrities everywhere. Oh, he's very famous. Very famous. Also, we're coming out with a Powerline shirt. You're gonna want to go shop LAV, because definitely check out that drop when it's coming. It's amazing. Now it's time to enter the Dial of Destiny bar. Are you guys excited about the new Indiana Jones movie? Well, inside here it just opened with all these new amazing drinks. I was told rivals the Baseline Tap House. I don't know, how can that be? There is cool stuff in here, and man, is it jam-packed. Well, we already start with a banger right here, the Dial of Destiny. Ooh, can I touch it? I know you're not supposed to touch relics when it comes to Indiana Jones, because things go really, really awry. But these are actually meant to be like photo opportunities. That's right, so you can actually take pictures here. It's meant for it, hence the backdrop. And these incredible movie props, like Anubis here. And then there's awesome other little hidden gems from the movies. Not so hidden gems from the movies is the incredible costumes. How amazing. This will be in the new movie in Dial of Destiny. And this is Harrison Ford's suit. Oh my goodness, he's pretty tall. Or maybe it's the stand he's on, I don't know. He's pretty tall. Looking good, Indy. Oh, Indy's got a small head, you can't tell, but maybe it's just my hair. I feel like that wouldn't fit me. But what's really cool is here you actually see the costume designers are creating the sample before they actually create the items, what Jones would wear, how it's gonna look, and he does look older in this, so I think this is part of the new movie. It says Indy 5 at the bottom. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Indiana Jones film? Ooh, ancient bronze chest. What's this from? Let me know in the comments. And to make your order experience even cooler, check out the movie props, the Holy Grail, the Crystal Skull. Let me know in the comments. I wasn't a fan of the Crystal Skull. That was, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. These are not the actual movie props, but these are things that they're selling in the Disney parks. You remember that. Well, you know what happened. But yeah, and you know what happens when you touch that. Funko Pops, and you know what happens when you touch this one. A boulder follows you. I saw it in Indiana Sun Spectacular. I know what happens. We're gonna try the Adventurous Margarita, which we heard is one of the best drinks new to Disney, beating all of Epcot's drinks. Is that even possible? It is with fruit papaya green tea and more. We have the Lost Coast Tangerine Wheat Ale for beers, a non-alcoholic beverage, as well as the Weathered Fedora, which is gonna taste, I bet, like Christmas. Oh yes, Christina.
Bartender Christina.
May you choose wisely, like in the Holy Grail.
And get one more.
Oh, one more?
Just 2 hands.
Just 2 hands, one more. We're trying it all. These are our drinks, and I love that they put it in this very cool, it's like a cabana. And they even have crazy fans, like we're talking tons of fans right and left. So if you need to cool down, this is a major spot to come to, even if you don't have a drink. It's not like, oh, you must drink to hang out here. So we have here the Adventurous Margarita with the papaya and green tea. That's gonna be amazing, I bet. Sounds very, very exotic. And adventurous, get it? It's adventurous. It is a tequila drink with passion fruit and agave nectar. Then we have the Weathered Fedora, which is a old Kentucky bourbon, just like a good Indiana old fashioned. Sweet vermouth vanilla, hella ginger, you know what? I'm reading the menu. It's got a hella something. Star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg. Basically sounds like it's going to taste like winter. Maybe a cigar. And here we have the antique green tea with pomegranate, blood orange, lemon juice, and agave nectar. So again, if you want something non-alcoholic, this looks light and refreshing. It's time to see if we chose wisely. Have you ever seen the Holy Grail in Indiana Jones? If you don't choose wisely, you kick it. You kick it when you drink from the wrong cup. So which would be the best one? Let me know in the comments what would be your favorite. This one looks like dirt's in it, but I love eggnog and I think it's gonna taste like eggnog. There's even a sphere in it, an ice boulder. Get it? An ice boulder. By the way, just a reminder, I've not drank in these yet. So, yeah, the exciting personality you see right here that everybody's getting at is real. I haven't had it yet, so it's that baseline here. Anyways, okay. Cheers to Indy with the Weathered Fedora. Oh, that's good. Oh, it tastes like eggnog. It does. There is cinnamon, so the dirt is cinnamon. But hey, when you're in Indiana Jones, there's going to be dirt. So I get it. I like the theming here with the boulder and the dirt. Absolutely delicious. If you like eggnog and Christmas. All right, this one is the adventurous one. Oh, it's strong. If you want a stiff drink here in Hollywood Studios, this is the one for you. Oh no, it's stiff the whole way. Sometimes at Disney, the alcohol goes to the bottom. No, the whole thing is like that. It's very good, just really strong, and they really want to make sure you get your money's worth. All of these are around $14, except for the non-alcoholic beverage, which I think might be more my speed right now. Fruit punch. It is fruit punch in a glass, non-alcoholic. I would skip this one. There is tea in there, so if you want like something refreshing with caffeine. But hey, if you're in it to win it, this is the one. Or say you are more a sophisticated person with a fine palate, like Indy, some old sort of scotch. This is the drink. So do I think this bar is better than Baseline? No. It's way too strong cocktails. But I'm sure some of you are like, way too strong cocktails. Maria, that's a win. That means it is the best bar. So it just depends on what you love. I love beer. I love interesting sour beers. I love ciders. I love beers that, again, you can't usually find places. Cocktails, one drink, and I'm on the ground. But I do think it's a really unique experience in here. I loved seeing all the movie memorabilia. I loved seeing, too, what Harrison Ford is like in size. That was really crazy to see. Okay, he's a big guy, but his hat is similar. I was waiting for a big hat. I don't know. That big whip. Definitely, if you want to enjoy this, it's only till August 1st. I recommend it. It's really cool photo ops in there. We'll have to come back, as well as some fun drinks. I could only drink one of them, I would say. So definitely bring some friends to drink with you. If you had an awesome and delicious time today, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I had a blast. I gotta say though, Baseline, hands down, amazing bar, amazing food, great prices I think for the sizes you get. And let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, what you thought was cool at Baseline or what you thought was neat at Indiana Jones Bar, Dial of Destiny. And are you gonna go see the Indiana Jones movie? I'm gonna be first in line, first in line. And we answer every comment here at LBV TV Vlogs, so make sure to let us know what you think. We love responding, getting to know you guys. The slogan of our channel is Never a Dull Moment, and today was Never a Dull Moment in the most delicious and magical place on earth. So make sure to join us, binge watch some of the other stuff because man, it's a never a dull moment, and especially when it's tasty. Here on our channel, we never say goodbye because when it's magic and fun, it never ends. So just like Mickey, we say, see you real soon.